Hello, my name is Louise and I am from the YouTube channel Sprinkle Glitter, and this is my 4-year-old daughter called Darcy, that's right. Today we are going to be showing you some really cool ways to decorate pumpkins without carving them, because I think pumpkin carving is quite tricky. I don't like the mess too much and I'm not a fan of all the hard work, so we prefer to do some alternative methods, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes, and we're going to show you some of those today. Now, one thing I will share before we begin is something I have learned over the years with having a little one who's grown from baby to toddler to small child, is that it's not about the finished result, it's about the getting there, because you might not necessarily get the most beautiful pumpkin out of this activity, but what you will get is beautiful memories with your little one who's having a really nice time and is learning and developing in the process. So unless you're making these for some sort of like show or like decor a party, I let them be free-spirited and do what they want. So the first thing we're going to go for is a glittered pumpkin. All you will need for this is some PVA glue, just very standard there, and a little sponge. You can buy a little set, we picked these up in Asda, and they have sponges and also they have paintbrushes, so we went for those. A pumpkin, obviously, this one we picked up yesterday. We vlogged choosing this one actually, and also I would go for a paper plate or something like that to set it on, otherwise you are likely to make a mess of your worktop. So the first thing we're going to do is take our sponge, and I've gone for one with a round face on it. Just wipe off the excess glue a little bit there and just stamp on a circle and repeat all the way around. Oh, what does that feel like?
Good!
Good! Do you like doing this?
Yeah.
Should we do some more? I'm just letting her do them wherever she feels like doing them. If I was doing this on my own, I think I would be like a bit more precise and spread them out quite evenly, but you just gotta let them do what they want to do. Once you feel like you have sufficiently done dots on your pumpkin, and I will give you a little tip, try and have less glue on it, because on these here we've had quite a lot of glue on them and they've dribbled down, but on these here they've done perfect circles. So next we're going to go for some glitter. We've just chosen black glitter because it's spooky.
Yeah, spooky.
Spooky glitter.
I'm going to be a spooky fairy and you're a spooky doll.
I'm a spooky doll, okay, and you're a spooky fairy, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to tip some of this glitter on now. You've put the plate down underneath, so you really don't need to worry about this going everywhere. Plus, you can always vacuum up afterwards. So will you help me? Will you tip it with me? So we're just going to tip it over the top and just let it drop down, because it should catch some of the other glitter circles. Let's demonstrate here, look. See? Oh, lovely. Just a sprinkle of glitter, eh, Darcy? Do you want to do that one? Wow! If you really wanted to, you could get a tissue and just wipe up those little mistakes. Was that easy to do or hard to do?
Easier to do.
And would you like to do it lots and lots?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Should we do another one now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm called Darcy, and what's yours?
I'm Mummy, and today what are we doing?
We're doing the paint on the pumpkin, and we're going to dip in some water and then we get some paint. And then we've got some napkins, some paint there.
I don't think I need to host this at all. I've got the perfect host.
Pumpkins.
We do. Shall Mummy do this segment? Alrighty, so our second pumpkin is going to be a painted pumpkin, and I'm using a slightly bigger plate for Darcy. I'm going to knock these off on the floor. That's okay. And here is your pumpkin, my lady, and we are going for these again.
But I want a little one.
You want a little one, okay. There we go. And what I've done is just put some paint in a little paint tray and some water in a cup for our brushes. I'm going to pour a little bit more, and this is all ready to use paint, which is really handy. You don't have to mix it with anything. Less stuff for Mum to do. So this is a fun bit where you can just do whatever you like to your pumpkin. I think that I'm going to do little patterns, but I'm just going to let Darcy do whatever her imagination says to do. So here's your paints. Let's go, kid. Yours is looking so great, Darcy.
Yours doesn't look great. Sorry, Mummy's doesn't look great. Don't look at Mummy's because it looks not great.
She's Darcy's not wrong. What do you think?
It looks a bit beautiful, spooky.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it looks spooky.
Do you like mine a bit?
I love yours. I love the pattern you're doing there. That's very nice. I really like doing this sort of thing with Darcy because I think that often when you're a busy mum and you're like rushing around doing work and trying to get them to school and all that sort of stuff, you don't very often have that like just nice one-on-one time where you've not got a screen on, like a laptop or you're on your phone or they're watching TV, and it's nice just to have this time to talk to them. And although you might be absolutely terrible at decorating yours, it's nice to see where their imagination goes and what they're doing. So there's more to this activity than just having some pretty pumpkins at the end. Okay, so we are all finished with our painted pumpkins. I really actually do think that Darcy's is better. I like the variety of colour, I like all the pastels. I think you did a lovely job. Did you enjoy doing that?
Yeah.
What did you enjoy about it?
I joined to the middle and just do line, line.
Well, you've done a great job. Should we go on to the third pumpkin now?
Yeah, fun.
Third pumpkin. Okay, so pumpkin 3 is going to be a spooky mummy pumpkin. Not mummy like your mummy, like a mummy all wrapped up in bandages. Do you know the type?
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't sound too sure about that. So for that you need to bring back your PVA glue and some toilet tissue. I have white, I think it works best for the mummy effect, and a pumpkin. So the first thing you want to do, aside from spilling glue all over your hand, is to coat the pumpkin in the glue, and you want to have about as much as 3 squares of tissues worth of glue on there. So then you're going to take your toilet tissue, I've taken just a little strip of 3, sorry there, and lay it down where you've put the glue, push it all in. You're going to get messy for this one, and then taking the glue again, you just want to coat the tissue paper that you've already put. You want to coat it in the glue, and this is going to make it go really hard and really shiny. However, something I have learnt is that it takes a while for it to dry. Here's one I made earlier. I made this at lunchtime today and it's now about 4 o'clock-ish, and I really did think that this would be completely dry by the time we got to shooting this video. Unfortunately, it's not quite dry, but it's getting there and it's doing the effect that I wanted it to do. I wanted the tissue paper to look really crumpled, and if you put a lot of glue on, it will just like naturally like absorb into this like crumpled shape. And then I added some extra bits of folded tissue just here and here just to give that really nice mummy effect. Hey you, do you want to help me do the eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so to make the eyes for this you will need 2 bits of card, some scissors and a Sharpie.
Yellow one is
one coloured in. Oh, thank you. That's
and
orange.
this one's for me.
They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mummy's going to put them in the lounge.
But first,
oh, I've lost my co-host. You are doing such a good job. Mummy's really proud of how well you're cutting. This is a really good opportunity as well for them to learn fine motor skills and just feel proud of themselves for using scissors. We're just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of each one. 1 dollop, 2 dollops, and then we're just going to stick them on the front, nestle them into the bandage of it. That's the key to make this look like a spooky mummy, is to have them just be hidden slightly at the top and bottom.
We could do a baby Darcy.
We could do a baby one. We could make lots of these, couldn't we? Because they're so easy. And there you have your spooky mummy pumpkin.
It's called Louise Mummy.
Oh, it's called Louise Mummy. There you have your spooky Louise Mummy pumpkin and very sticky fingers. So there you have our 3 ideas for how you could decorate pumpkins without having to do any carving. We hope you've enjoyed them and feel inspired to either do these or just your own version of these. That would be really cool. Do feel free to tweet me any pictures or leave any comments below. There are a whole ton of really cool links in the down bar which you should definitely check out. And we'll see you again another time, won't we?
Yeah. But what is your name?
That's a question from Darcy. Leave it in the comments. What is your name? See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye, darling. Ever after, it's finished.
Happily ever after, it's finished.